We're often asked the differences between general liability and professional liability or errors and omissions insurance. In this video, we're going to describe what happens, why you should have both, and the cost differences. First of all, general liability is to cover your bodily injury and property damages. That means that if you cause damage to someone else or something else while on a job, then you're going to have coverage under the general liability. Examples would be you're installing something up high, you have a drill on your belt, and you're on the ladder and the homeowner or the business owner comes and is underneath you and you look down, bump your drill and it hits them on the head. That's bodily injury. The other thing is you're drilling in a camera and you punch a water line and causes a flood in the facility. That is property damage. Those things they happen. It's not common, but it does happen. The professional liability is more geared toward a financial loss, where kind of like a doctor's malpractice or an attorney's insurance, where if they say something they shouldn't say or do something they shouldn't do, then that is where that comes in. We've found that professional liability claims are higher and they're more paid and happen more frequently than the general liability. This is the reason why. The professional liabilities, if you're installing cameras or maybe you're installing a burglar system and all you do is a door sensor and some motion detectors, well, you left out the windows. If something happens and goes through a window and you could be sued because you didn't do everything that you should have done. Another item is for cameras. Maybe you said, yeah, we've got the surveillance all over your facility and you missed a camera or the camera isn't functioning properly. Something to the extent where you should have done something that you didn't do. That's a professional liability exposure because there's no bodily injury or property damage. These two things happen in the alarm industry more than a general liability claim. People are saying, well, I don't want to have professional liability, or my central station is requiring me to have professional liability. You should be thanking your central station because you shouldn't be in business as an alarm dealer without professional liability. It's that important. And believe it or not, the cost on the professional liability isn't very much. Most of the time that we've seen, if a dealer comes to us and they don't have proper insurance, so they don't have the professional liability, most of the time the general liability is probably insured incorrectly and they may be classified as an electrician or something other than an alarm installer and alarm dealer. And so when we package the professional and the general liability, oftentimes we can save money on the general liability. So the moral to the story is you have to have a professional liability. Give us a call. We'd be more than happy to provide proposals for you, and you can see for yourself the need for professional liability and the low cost that you're going to be able to sleep better at night and have the coverages that you need.